I'm Johanna Matheson-Elmer. I'm the Director of Artists in Partnership, and this is our second Centennial event with Arts in the Plaza and the City of Long Beach. This program is a multicultural music and arts event. We have Asian art here, we have art for mourning. Given the COVID, part of the program will be creating programming with about COVID and about remembering people that we've lost, people that are special to us, sending out good wishes to the world. We have Indian music tonight, we have sound bowls, we have gospel music, and at the end of the program we're going to have taiko drums, Japanese big drums with dance and flute. And finally, in the fountain, we will have our floating lanterns, and the lanterns are symbolic. It is called Toro Nagashii, floating lanterns, and it is something that's practiced in Japan every year around this time. We have a full moon, and hopefully the full moon will cooperate and we'll be able to see it, and it'll shine down on the fountain. So it's a very exciting evening. We have Lori Horowitz, who is one of the artists with her sculptures. We have Rosa Geller, who has created the altar, Japanese altar, as well as the Shinoa. It's a purification project, and this is to leave your bad luck behind and to start anew. So there's a whole thing that you can learn about another culture. And I think this is one of the first times that we're doing something like this here in the plaza. So we're looking forward to a great night. Thank you so much for coming down, and hoping to see you soon in real life. Thanks.
So in front of you are different styles of singing bowls. These larger ones are crystal singing bowls. You may not be able to see them, but there are some metal ones. Those are Tibetan singing bowls. What I love is sound. Music is my love language, and so because of that, I got very interested in sound healing. And there's a little bit of science behind sound healing, so I'll just share a little bit. I am not that savvy when it comes to the science, but there's just some basic principles that make sense. One of them is that sound is just vibration, and vibrations touch every part of your being, every part of your physical being, so that sound is not just heard through your ears, it actually goes into your cells and into your subtle energy body. And your mind has brain waves, and sound healing connects to those brain waves. And your mind can go into different states with these different waves. And when you are just in our normal state right now, they call that beta, which is just your base. Then you can go into a slightly more relaxed mood and tone and energy listening to these. But then what really happens when you allow the sounds to penetrate into your system, you go into theta and delta, and if you're lucky enough, even gamma, which really produces a tremendous, tremendous relaxed state in the body, which is why it was mentioned that sound healing can help with anxieties that you may have, physical ailments that you have, and just reduces your stress level and creates, like music makes you happy, these things create those happy kinds of things in your system. So chakras in general, there are more than 7, but people, including myself, tend to focus on the main 7, which start at the base of your spine, and that is your root chakra, and that is all about feeling grounded and safe and connected. And then it moves up the spine, chakra by chakra. And there was a rainbow system that was adopted, which is why each one of these colors is different. And so the lower the chakra, the lower the sound frequency, the lower the vibration. And then as you move up the spine to your sacral, to your solar, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown, the tones go up, the frequencies go up. Sound healing is actually old and ancient. It goes back to Middle Eastern chanting, Sanskrit. It goes back to Gregorian chanting, the beginnings of Christianity. They were all tapped in and tuned into sound and how it was healing. So this is not a modern thing. This is actually older than probably all of us and our ages added up together. One of the last things that I think is really cool is this. It's called binaural beats. Bi meaning two. So when you hear one sound, your ears can take that in. But what binaural beats does is you actually hear two different frequencies, and the difference between the two creates a third tone. And when you can hear that third tone out of both of your ears, it creates a very, very relaxed state. So that's the lesson on singing bowls. Sit back, enjoy, relax. After the singing bowls, we'll have a little bit of a gong bath just to kind of integrate and absorb all of the sound frequency, and I hope that you enjoy. So in a healing session, if you were to be in a sound healing therapy session, these things would be held over you, on you, by your ears, moved around your body to help break up any stagnant energy that was in there and to help calm and release your system. So those are just the handheld bowls. These are the crystal singing bowls.
We're going to start out with Rag Yaman, and we're going to do it in Japtal, which is a 10-beat cycle. Thank you. We've been calling what we do. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. We've been calling we're Coincidence Machine is actually the name of this group. We have these funky T-shirts that we have that you can purchase here if you like. But we've been calling this version of what we do Indian music played wrong, because we're playing Indian music on non-Indian instruments. And we're going to continue with that. I'm going to play on a Chinese instrument called the gajong, and we're going to play Rag Bhutali for you in Kemptatal. For those of you who didn't figure it out already or didn't know, in this music we tend to play over a drone, usually played by the instrument the tanpora. But tanpora players are tough to come by, so we're using the electronic equivalent. The idea is the rag is based on how the different notes for that particular rag relate to that drum. What we're going to end with is what's called a rag mala. I'm going to play, we're going to play 3 rags. We're going to go from Basant Mukari into Berev and then into Kirvani. And we're also going to be doing what they call a dun, which is when you play something that's more akin to a folk song. And we're going to use an actual folk song. The reason we're going to do those 3 rags is because the Hebrew tune Mizmor LeDovid happens to fit within those 3 rags. So we're going to use that as the basis for playing these 3 rags for it. By the way, let's have a hand for Melissa with the singing bowls, because that was fantastic. And also for Eli Maniscalco for being willing to learn how to play Indian music on various non-Indian percussions. Thank you very much. I think that's it for us, but I don't see where Ben is. Oh, that was our set, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Thank you all for listening. You can search us up as coincidencemachine.net or jimmydurso.com, JIMIDURSO. You can even just meet up with one of us and sign our email list if you like. We have shirts for sale, but we also have CDs of this music. If you want to take home some instrumental Indian music played on the bass, just see any of the members of the band and we can direct you to how to purchase one of the CDs. Thanks very much. And if you don't like buying things, we are on Spotify and Tidal and Amazon Music and all of that stuff.
Coincidence Machine, everyone. Eli Maniscalco, Jimmy Dorso. I've been trying to get Jimmy. I met Jimmy years ago through Matt Baronello, and we played together in like 1999 or something like that. And we've known each other for a long time, so it's great to put him here. So we're gonna set up the next two groups at the same time. So come on up if you're in the next two groups, and we're gonna just DJ a little music while we're doing that. Up next, we have Kim Cooper-Schmidt and Diana Shimkus doing the Wildflowers duo.
Okay, so without further ado, I just will tell you really quickly. So I am part of the COVID lost community. If anybody else is here, I have yellow hearts over there at the table. It says forever in our hearts. If you have somebody that you lost, you can fill out a yellow heart and put it up as part of our display. So, and we have yellow lanterns too, which actually are going to go out on the fountain on the water later on at 8:30 for a Toro Nagashii ceremony, which is healing. I got together with a bunch of people called Yellow Heart Memorial, and they've been doing these memorials all over the country. I think there's currently around like 20-something memorials all over the country at this point. So I was lucky enough to meet all these people like a year into my journey with this. So really quickly, just about the next song that I'll be doing. Again, I lost my dad May 4th, 2020. So this is just a funny story about this song. So I was in a supermarket and I heard the lyrics "In My Life," and it was a foreigner song. I want to know what love is, and the part went "In My Life." I get to my car and I turn on the radio and it says "In My Life," the Beatles. So I'm like, that's strange. Go home and I Google it on my phone. I listen to the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it could be a sign from my dad. And turns out it was released the year that I was born, 1965. Third part to the story, I go to CVS for my second vaccine for COVID. I pull up at CVS and what's in front of me but a car with a license plate that says "In My Life." So that's my story. So the first song is "In My Life" by the Beatles. There are places I remember all my life, and some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places I remember. I still recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. But all these friends and stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more. Thank you. Thank you very much. This song is also, sure, something that everybody can relate to. I'm sure you've heard of this song called Landslide by Stevie Nicks. Took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? How can the child within my heart rise above? How can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. And take my love and take it down. You climb the mountain, you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide bring it down. The landslide bring it down. Thank you so much. Okay, so really quick, the next song we're gonna do, I wrote for my dad, and I actually dedicated it to all the people who've been lost or who have lost people to COVID. And I don't know how many people here who have been affected by it. Personally, you can just raise your hands if you feel like it. It's up to you. I do have a table over there. You can fill out hearts for your loved ones. We're doing it all over the country with Yellow Heart Memorial, so it's something that is really worthwhile, and it's helpful, and it's healing to all of us. So I'm just going to share this with you guys.
This song's called Taken by Kim.
I'm paralyzed. My heart is breaking. I cannot hide. Why'd you leave me all alone? I can't call you on the phone. I just wanna see you back at home. It wasn't your time yet to go, but I guess you never know. I won't see you at yesterday's. I really tried to save you. I wonder if you knew I wouldn't leave you all alone. They wouldn't put you on the phone. All you knew is just what you were shown. I can't believe that this is true. None of us ever knew. You believed in me when I said you would improve. You were counting on me, but there was nothing I could do. You were taken. My childhood home is bare. No chance to say goodbye. This virus is so unfair. Why'd you leave us all alone? We can't call you on the phone. We just want to see you back at home. We wouldn't leave you all alone. They wouldn't put us on the phone. All we knew is just what we were shown. There was no reason to lose you, but Daddy, I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, yeah. I didn't mean to make anybody cry, but thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening, Long Beach. How y'all feeling out there tonight? Well, we are the Nehemiah movement. Some of us are from Long Beach, but we come from, a lot of people have been through Long Beach for one reason or another. Employment, fun, vacation, all those wonderful things, community. And so what we do is we try to, like she said, bridge the gap through song, and we hope that healing comes from some of the songs. Because the situation is not always what it looks like, you know? And this too shall pass. We're gonna go ahead and get started in the set. The first song we're doing is called The Best Is Yet to Come. You gotta believe it though. You believe the best is yet to come? All right, the best is yet to come.
Yeah!
get all that good stuff from God, we got to give him praise. So we're going to give some total praise. You help us praise. Give a hand for the children. We've been giving them praise, yeah. Now we want the people to get ready, because there's a trainer coming. People get ready. There's a train coming. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. You don't
You just thank the Lord. People get ready. There's a train a-coming. Don't need no baggage. You just get on board. You just get on board. All you need is just to hear the diesel humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. People get ready. There's a train a-coming. Don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is just to hear the diesel. Hear the diesel humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. So we come in your presence to worship your name, and we offer thanksgiving and praise. For you alone are King of kings, the creator of everything. We're lost or in trouble, we call on your name. You cleanse us of all guilt and shame. So we lift up our voice in harmonious praise. We will walk with you all of the day. Praise, 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 praise. So we come in your presence to worship your name, and we offer thanksgiving and praise. For you alone are King of kings, the creator of everything. Oh, hallelujah is the highest praise. Hallelujah is the highest. Sorry, sing. Hallelujah is the highest praise. Hallelujah is the highest. Hallelujah is the highest praise. Hallelujah in the highest. For we come in your presence to worship your name, and we offer
Let's teach you some Swahili. Can we get international with you real quick? All right. Repeat after me. Gwaze, gwaze. Wabunagala. Tinaso. Fanananaye. So you're going to join in, right? Here we go. Gwaze, gwaze, wabunagala. Tinaso, fananaye. Gwaze, wabunagala. Tinaso, fananaye. Gwaze, wabunagala. Tinaso, fananaye. So fananaye. Tinaso, fananaye. So fananaye. Tinaso, fananaye. Translation. When he comes out, shall be like him. See his face out, shall be like him. Like him. No more pain out, shall be like him. See his face out, shall be like him. Bunagala, Tina Sopananaye. Gwaze, Bunagala, Tina Sopananaye. Sopananaye, Tina Sopananaye. Sopananaye, Tina Sopananaye. I wanna be like Jesus. To be like him, I want to be like him. I gotta walk like Jesus. To walk like him. I want to walk like him. I want to talk like my Savior. To talk like him. I want to talk like him. Sofananaye. Sina sofananaye. Happy 100th anniversary, Long Beach. We love you. Love you.
For Ben and Lisa.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. It took the midnight train going
A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume.
For a smile they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. There's shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
Working hard to get my fill, Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time.
Some will win, some will lose. Some are gonna sing the blues. Oh, the music never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living justified emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Realize people. Don't stop. Thank you so much. All right. So before we move on, I just really would like to take this opportunity to remember and pay tribute to a very special friend of mine. His name was Kenny Dash. I met Kenny Dash about 20 years ago, right here in Long Beach. I was bartending at the Tiki Bar, and I came in one day and they had something going on. It was called a drag queen bingo show. I said, well, I gotta check this out. That's where I met the self-proclaimed bingo bitch, Mr. Kenny Dash. With his just outlandish personality, his amazing sense of humor, and just about the kindest eyes you will ever see in your entire life, well, we became, drama queen to drama queen, instant and fast friends. We were very sad to hear of Kenny's passing a couple of weeks ago. So we wanted to take this opportunity because Kenny loved it in Long Beach. He loved the community here. He loved being a part of the community here. And we wanted to take this opportunity to remember him. So we decided to do a little fundraiser. We're gonna donate 100% of the proceeds to the Gay United States Foundation in Kenny Dash's name. And to tell you a little bit more about this amazing foundation, I'd like to please invite to the microphone a friend of Kenny's, friend of mine, and Mr. Gay United States at Large 2020, Quinn Matthews. Come on up.
Good evening, everybody. Again, I'd like to thank Lisa for having us here. And what the Gay United States Foundation is we're fairly new. We've been available a couple of years. We are a nonprofit organization that celebrates the diversity among the communities of the United States, regardless of who you are, and what you represent. And it was, I won't tell you how long ago, but I was 18 when I first walked into a place called the Bunkhouse out in Sayville. And then I walked in to meet, to my naivete, I walked in and saw this person sitting at a table calling numbers. And that person was Kenny Dash. And it was Kenny Dash's personality that created who you see here today as one of my foundations. He was somebody that had a long legacy across Long Island, not only here in Long Beach, but all the way out to the eastern part of the island. And we admired Kenny for his tenacity. We admired Kenny for his ability to lift up a room and to make people laugh and make fun of himself in the process as well. So it's our honor that Lisa and the Long Beach and you as a community and his family has chosen our foundation to help people not only here on Long Island but across the United States through scholarship and education, to celebrate our future leaders of the United States, for not only the LGBT community but for regular communities across the United States. And I am here as part of 8 people national court who represent the United States, along with our board of directors of 5 people who are pushing forward and thriving to celebrate everybody's individuality. Nobody is built the same. Nobody is celebrated as much as you celebrate yourselves and your diversity. And we also, drag is an art form. Regardless of singing, dancing is an art form too. Drag is an art form. We celebrate life, we celebrate all forms of art form, and Kenny was one of those pioneers that helped bring that to the forefront here on Long Island. So I appreciate you. Like she said, 100% of the proceeds go to our nonprofit organization. You can reach us at GayUS, what did I say that right? GayUS Foundation at .org. If you have any other questions, I'll be here for you to take pictures with or have anything else. So let's give a round of applause in loving memory of Kenny Dash.
All right, if you haven't bought your raffle ticket yet, you can go right over. Maddie, wave your hands. You can find a picture of Kenny over there and make a donation. We're going to pull that raffle at about 7:40. All right, Kenny, this one's for you. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You have the grace to hold yourself, those around you crawled. Crawled out of the woodworks and they whispered into your brain. They put you on a treadmill and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. A candle burned out long before legend ever did. Loneliness was tough, the toughest road you ever played. Hollywood made you a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. And even when you died, oh, the press still hounded you. All that the papers could say was that Marilyn was found in the moon. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. A candle burned out long before legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. I have the grace to hold you yourself, those around you crawled. Goodbye Norma Jean, from a young girl in the 22nd row, who saw you something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. And it seemed to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before legend ever did. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did.
Lisa Angelis on the vocals.
Thank you. I like to think Kenny's up there sitting on a cloud with Marilyn Monroe, looking down on us and smiling at all of the love out here tonight. All right?
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I feel myself
Tell me something, boy. Hunch inside, trying to fill that void. What do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I feel myself. I'm only deep and watch as I dive in. I'll never reach the ground. Crawl through the surface where they can hurt us. We fall from the shallow now. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. In the shallow, shallow. Far from the shallow now. I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in. our dancers over here, huh? How you doing? All right, we got one more left. I'd like to dedicate this one out there to all of those fur mom and dads out there who might be missing their little fur babies or pets this evening. And, you know, we will also like to have this event be for those furry friends. So if you want to make a Toro Nagashii lamp for them, please do. I know I made one for my little Echo, and this one's for him.
My name is Benoit. Thank you very much. Benjamin Metzger as well. Lisa and I worked together many years ago at Studio Noir, and it's so great to just come together again and perform again. So, round of applause for Artisan Partnership, Lisa and Jealous. Thank you to everybody. Thanks to Arts in the Plaza. Thanks for all of you for coming out tonight and supporting this amazing event. Thanks so much.
Hello, there we go, there we go. All right, the next piece that we're going to do, we're going to ask you kids, if you want to dance, to come right up here in front of the stage. My wife is going to come down here, and we're going to do a dance along with playing the taiko drums. So here comes my wife. This piece, a little bit of feedback, but anyway, this piece is a part of Okinawan music. Okinawa is very famous for karate, right? And this is a kind of Okinawan rhythm that we're doing in this piece. My wife is going to dance with a little handheld drum called the paranku, all right? Okay, so the kids, you guys can join her. You're going to face the audience, but watch Hiroko at the same time. Now, in karate, we have what's called kiai. Kiai is when we shout, it's our spirit shout, all right? So I'm going to say, "Esa, esa." I want everybody to yell back, "Sui sa, sui sa." Can we try that? "Esa, esa." Sui sa, sui sa. "Esa, esa." Sui sa, sui sa. All right, now, kids, you got to turn around and face the audience, all right? There's one more kiai. There's one more kiai. When my wife jumps up, she's going to say, "Hiya! Hiya!" Every time she points up there, everybody yell, "Hiya!" All right, okay. I think you got it covered.
Yeah, you got it. Hiya.
It's you!
we're going to set up on our flat stand. So this is called the slant style. The Odaiko is the big drum. That's called the Odaiko style, upright style. This is the flat style. There's a lot of different ways of playing the taiko drums in Japan. This is another dancing piece. So if you want to come up with Hiroko again, this is the flower hat. All right, so this is the farmer's piece. Farmers Festival in Japan. The farmers wear the hat in fields. And then for their festival, they decorate it with flowers. And they play this piece that we're going to perform for you today called Matsuri Hanagasa. Hana means flower. Kasa is hat. Hanagasa is a flower hat. Matsuri means festival. So we're doing the festival flower hat. So if the kids want to dance with Hiroko, she's going to be dancing again. All right? Come on, kids. I'm sorry, I forgot the stage manager's hand. If you can come up and fix this microphone for us, appreciate it. Everybody, who's the stage manager? The guy that was. All right, Hiroko, do you have to jingle bells? Oh yeah. So we're not playing jingle bells, but my wife's hat has bells inside of it. Now when they traditionally play this, they have 20, 30, 40 people dancing, so it sounds like so we couldn't bring 30 or 40 dancers with us from Japan, so it'll be my wife and these kids. I'll start us out with this, all right? As soon as the ambulance passes. As soon as the ambulance passes. All right. We're going to do 2 more pieces for you. Okay, 2 more. Hang in there. All right, and then the Toro Nagashii will start. The next piece comes from a fishing village. It's called Buchiawase, which means the competing drums. And this is what happens. When the fishermen return to the docks, the people bring all the drums down to the docks to meet them and greet them and thank God that they had a safe fishing expedition, and they loaded their boats with fish. So, you have teams of players, 3 to a team. Now, usually we have 12 or 15 members, so we can have 3 or 4 different teams. All right. Once we had 5, but tonight we have 1. But what's happening is when they're competing against each other, they're competing who can play with the most spirit. All right, and then that team wins the first pick of the fish. So you know what that means, right? They get the best sushi for that night. All right, but the whole deal is that since it's a festival, a little bit of sake drinking going on, and you watch what they're doing. They're going to be spinning around the drums. So I think, in reality, I think it was the team that stayed on their feet the whole night. And they got the first pick of the fish. Okay, so this is Buchiwase. Enjoy. Thank you. See a lot of spinning, jumping around going on there. All right. Jerry Lee Lewis would be proud. Jerry Lee Lewis. All right. Got to give my wife a little 1 minute catch her breath. She's going to play the Japanese fue, which means flute, and it's a bamboo.
so that this day and these ceremonies and this music can be brought to all of you. And I thank you all for taking the time for joining everybody here.
Thank you, Legislative Ford, and thank you to a special board in my life, and that is Artists in Partnership. Can we put our hands together for Artists in Partnership? We want to applaud your leadership, your vision for bringing us together as a community tonight. We are one tonight, and that is always the goal. The ultimate goal is to bring us together as a community, and tonight we're doing that. We're doing this by, again, learning about other cultures, respect for other cultures, but also appreciating the beauty of diversity. And so tonight, wherever you are tonight, I'm challenging you to make sure that you step over to the tables, that you can become a member of AIP. We want to show them our support, not only just by our presence, but by making the commitment to become members. And then finally, on behalf of our county executive, Bruce Blakeman, it is a pleasure for me to be here tonight to let you know that the county is committed to supporting the city of Long Beach, to supporting the arts and culture, and we will continue to work together and partner with our legislators to make sure that we can present future programs. So enjoy the evening. Once again, enjoy and peace.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Okay, so we're just a few minutes away from the launching of the lanterns. I do want to we will be having one special lantern launch that will precede the mass launching. But before that, I would like to read a poem that was written by someone named Stephanie Bigham. She lives in Humboldt County, California. And this was in the midst of the pandemic. And this is a poem that she wrote. And I thought that it applied to loss not only from COVID, but loss from so many other factors that came into play during the 2 years that we were struggling to get normal again. So let me read Stephanie Bigham. Like the rain they fell, and those inside watched through windows blurred, helpless to catch the falling. Like the rain they fell, and those inside stayed for fear that to breathe, to touch, to reach out into the rain would sweep them into the torrent. Like the rain they fell, to be a raindrop measured by a scientist, by a number, not a name, as they join the masses, someone's loved ones, all and none. Like the rain they fell, and in our hearts the rain of tears is falling still. Sadness, anger, hollowness, fear, precipitated by the invisible rainmaker as it leads us into the unknown. But like the rain, our love can be a rainbow in someone's sky. No mask can hide the sunny gaze of smiling eyes or kind hello that reminds us that someday we will have clear skies again. And on that note, I would ask that the launching of the special COVID memorial lantern be placed. So turn your attention to the fountain. And now I will ask for you to take your lanterns. We have a table full of lanterns here. Take yours, take your neighbors. Let's line up along both sides of the fountain and place your lantern in the fountain and let that positive energy, let those memories, let those good feelings, let those remembrances of those that we love be joined as a community in love and fellowship. And as you launch your lantern, think where you want your spirit and energy and focus to go. And we will all receive it. And I'm looking for my full moon. Where is she? I saw her last night.